Shalom, shalom, Yasharal. I pray everybody's well. I'm going to put it on Facebook here because I think the screen won't shut off if it's on Facebook. Is there a name, not being sarcastic here, honest question, what do we call the opposite of a praise report? A complaint? Cry me a river? I don't know. You know, I often talk about how people put limits on Abba. Well, I'm no better than anyone I was thinking of when I said that people do that. Any of y'all remember the satisfaction videos I made when I said that I don't know if I've ever been so happy and full of joy, and that Abba had just completely satisfied me to the brim. And that was true. I did feel that way. Absolutely. So yeah, I had to pause it there for a second. But yeah, I made that satisfactory video, and I thought that I could get no more satisfied. No, like I was as thrilled as I could possibly get. And then if you remember, I said that I had seen the worst out of people that I could possibly witness, and that me and my son pulled up to that Popeyes drive-through, and it was just off the chain. And that whole day up to that point when we were at the drive-through of Popeyes, people had done me so dirty, and it was like he showed me the maximum evilness of people, and he showed me just how happy he could make me. And I thought that was it, like I was kind of ready to die kind of thing, I can die now. That's how I kind of worded it, And now looking back after today, I feel like such a dumbass. And I feel like what I've got handed to me today, how my heart has felt today, is it's like punishment. It probably ain't, but maybe it is. But it's like, why in the heck did I say that? I had to open my big mouth because today I got to feel, and it wasn't just from what happened today, but after something that happened to me today, it made me realize how the world, how much nastiness I've witnessed from the world, and it blew that day that we seen the thugs at Popeye's Chicken out of the water. Like that day, like what I seen as far as the world's wickedness, it can't compare to what I've seen and felt today. So I don't ever want to mention again. I hope I don't. I hope I can hold myself to that and never mention ceiling for anything, good or bad, that Abba can do, because I don't know if I can take much more. I really don't know. And my goodness, if it's way worse than this, well, I just don't even want to think about it. I really don't. Not just today, but lots of days in my life, I've had people who I want them to love me. I'm not asking them. I'm not saying that they don't love me enough, but they do things, accuse me, and call me all sorts of nasty things. Let me know just how big of a piece of shit that they think I am. And then after they say it, they don't. It's just like how they define the words love and hate and understanding. They don't say, David, you're a big piece of shit. They say about 100 horrible things about me that the majority of them ain't true. And then if I say, why are you accusing me of all this stuff? I'm not accusing you, they'll say. I haven't accused you of anything, they'll say. And I'll say, well, what was all those things you just said about me? And things that you couldn't even know if they were true or not. But you just want to say them. And then, after they'll lie to you, maybe they're not lying, maybe they're just truly senile and they don't realize that they're accusing you, you know. I can't complete, you know, I can't confirm and say that I know for sure that they're lying, because maybe they're just not lying. Maybe they just really believe that that's not accusations. I don't know. But after they do that, then they'll say that they're only doing it because they love me. And they'll accuse me of things that they, of all people, should know better. Should know that I would never do the things they just said about me. And then after realizing all that today, I got to the point I was thinking about what I was gonna tell you, because I think it should be discussed that we shouldn't put a cap on him, but we shouldn't put any ceiling on him. I'm sure the joy that he has for his children, we can't even fathom what that's going to be like. Well, when I was thinking about sharing that with y'all, I thought about how I would say, I hope that I'm the only one. I was going to say, maybe it's just me, maybe this just happens to me, and I hope so, because my gosh, I would never want to, I hope that no one else has to go through this. But then I thought about verses like he said that he would, like a hen, gathered his chicks, or he who abides under the shadow of his wings, or a verse like, my children know my voice and I know them. Those verses come to mind, and I thought that if somebody, any of his children, had a really great person or persons in their life that it felt like those people, often gathered them under their wing, that they could, confide in someone. They could go to them when they're having a bad day and talk to them when they need them. If any of Abba's children, if you think about it, had people like that in their life, in their corner, I bet it would be hard to have Abba hold that position in their life. Because, speaking for myself, I've got nobody but him that does anything close to any of that. I have no one that I can call and say, man, can I just talk to you for a little bit? You mind if I, or can I have a hug? I've had a bad day. And I realize that sounds like I'm crying you a river. I know. And I realized that when I thought about sharing that with you. But for those of his children, like myself, that might get thinking, why does this horrible shit happen to me? Maybe, just maybe, that's why. Maybe we have to go through that infinite evil, wicked, ice-cold hatred. We have to be done so horrible. Because if we didn't get done that way, we would never know his voice the way we would need to. He is our Father. And there's no one else but him. People who have people in their corner, they would have to share that role would have to be shared with Abba. I don't think Abba wants it that way. I think he's often said he's a jealous Elohim, right? He don't want you running to your dad or your brother, your mom, your wife, your husband. He wants you all for himself. And someone might say that that's a bad thing, seeing how this world does me. It's not a bad thing at all. The people who are supposed to love me and support me the most got no problem sticking an ice-cold blade in your stomach and twisting it and pulling up and down on it while looking you right in the face. And you could be crying, saying, why are you doing this to me? And they'll say things like, I'm not doing that to you. There's not a blade in your stomach. What are you talking about? See how you always blame me for stuff, and you make it sound like I'm a horrible person or something. You're stressing me out. But you got a knife in my belly. Oh, there we go again. Always talking about, always whining, pitying yourself. But you just stabbed me in the stomach. Sure I did. Sure. And they'll try to make you think that you're crazy. Make yourself believe that you're crazy, that it's not really happening. And how bad of a person are you for even saying that it is? Yep. If you go through that, if this is happening to you, the same stuff that's happening to me, I guess we just ought not fight it. Because if we don't go through it, we don't get Abba. We don't get eternal life. We don't have the loving Father that He is. We have to go through heartbreak, gut-wrenching, treachery to make it to His wings. Maybe one of you will let me know. I won't hold my breath. Love it if you do, though. Shalom, shalom. I'm out.